Welcome back to the channel, people. It's your boy Ducotto. I know y'all missed me. I was gone. I was on vacation out in Brazil doing a little samba. But as you can see, we back into the fold and we getting it popping. As always, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, hit me a comment in the comment field, and let me know if you're feeling what I'm about to say. We're back into the mix of it all. United's back. We play Everton. For those that are here with us, have been on this journey since the season started. We're getting to what we call the business end. And upon arriving towards the business end, we want to, as a team, generally, you want to position yourself in the best possible positions heading towards the business end, meaning top 4 placements. Some would say top 5 because of the new coalition, but for me, I'm from the old school. I'm from that vanguard, top 4. I don't want no 5th, top 4. So upon arriving to, said business end, there are certain games and certain moments, especially towards the end of February, heading into March. This game against Everton needs to be payback. It needs to be payback. They beat us at our house with 10 men. Like Nuff said, we gotta be going back to their stadium, whatever it's called, Hell Dickinson, and getting this dub. So we have our dogs. They should be rested. Bruno was out celebrating, or not really celebrating, but enjoying company back home. Same with Lamens, his former teams, and thus others. These players need to know, Michael Carrick, you have to understand that, this kind of game matters. Like, Everton does have some key injury heading into this game. We should be looking at, like, we have the better players, the better manager. David Moyes got a lucky fluky win. You know what? I won't be disrespectful. It wasn't a lucky fluky win. They came in and they saw through a 1-0 win, but we gotta look to go and get that back, man. Like, I'm sorry, we gotta go look to get that back. The thing is, I'm wondering if he's gonna look to shake the lineups up, more namely the attacking set, right? Sesko's been scoring. I understand, he's showing the mantle. He's showing the mantle in terms of trying to produce. He saved us against West Ham. Let's just call it what it is. That shot, that little dink flick, whatever you want to call it, was just a magic, like, just golazo. Oh my gosh, can't even put into words, right? So I'm just wondering if he's going to look to want to shake it up, right, with trying to see what Sesko does up front, especially against a team like Everton that's going to want to look to be low block, right, try to catch on the counter. We need to see this as like a dominant win. Like, this has to be like a dominant performance. Like, Chelsea dropped points. Aston Villa dropped points. Like, Arsenal dropped points. I want us closing that gap with Arsenal. Like, them being a double-digit lead ahead of us is just, to me, disrespectful. Like, as a supporter of this club, like, I feel disrespected when I see, like, the likes of, like, Arsenal, Liverpool, City, with, like, these double-digit leads on us in terms of the standings. So let's see if we can kind of close the gap and try to get it under 10. Like, I don't mind them if they were to win City or whoever Arsenal wins, which we will talk about. Arsenal. Arsenal, City won. They're behind by 2 points. We will talk. But again, having seen these teams, seeing these teams with like double-digit leads on us, to me is just disrespectful. I'm tired of seeing it. So I want us closing the gap. So Arsenal drop points. We have to look at this game like, hey, we play Monday. If Liverpool were to drop points against Nottingham, that kind of puts us in a position to stretch that lead. Like, let's call it what it is. We got to push and maintain that top 4, right? So with that being said, like, I look at Everton. They beat us 1-0 the last time. So I'm not gonna try to come here and super chest out and say, hey, we're expecting to beat them. But we're expecting to beat them like by 2 goals or more. But I am saying we should. So if I get into with the game now, like, obviously we have Ballon d'Or out, so he's not there. Mount, they're saying he's doubtful. Mount is saying he's doubtful. Like, Mount. If he can come back again, it's just another body pause, but it's another team, again, another player for the squad, right? So it's just like, okay, but the lick's gone. Not gone, but he's hurt. And then you have Jack and Jake O'Brien. So these guys are out. When I look at the lineups, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see somewhere along the lines of like a 4-2-3-1, something that kind of mimics ours. If I look at Dangerman for these guys, Drewsbury Hall is definitely a Dangerman, and Didier, especially on their attacking, and then Barry, like he likes to try to get him behind, run after balls, pause, but it's just one of those ones where it's just like, I feel like we should be able to kind of contain him. Casemiro and Kobe is who I'm looking at in terms of, again, obviously with Bruno, of course, but Bruno's Bruno, so he just said for, I don't have to worry about him. It's either he plays amazing or he's gonna have it's just, we know what we're gonna get. But with Casemiro and Kobe, it's just the class, right? Kobe, one of his first big games that kind of propelled him to get into the eyes of England was against Everton, the 3-0 where we came and we beat them. So he needs to show that mantle, that that guile, that engine to be like, no, like, I'm cleaning up everything. And the same with Casemiro, just continue to show that class. I think Carrick is going to keep the same lineup. I think he likes it like that. I personally would want to see Sesko in there. So if that means Cunha comes off the bench, which he hasn't, he's been producing. I don't want to diss. He has been producing, but it's just like, when he's having an off game, that you can kind of see. So I'd rather try to get that fire back. So kind of have him come off the bench. So I would rather see Sesko come in for him, have Brian drop, and then kind of see what that looks like. Again, we're not dropping our Africans. Let's call it what it is. And Buemo and Diallo, you're not getting dropped. So let's just call it for what it is, right? So when you see it from that perspective, we had the class to do it. The quality is there. We had our players. That last time with Everton, it was just, I don't know, it just felt a bit sticky. And again, if we're looking at the table, come on. They've dropped points. I can't believe it. They actually dropped points for us. If we get this win tomorrow, we're firmly in 4th, at 40 on 48 points. We're 3 points behind Aston Villa. Go back to my early videos. I said, people, we can get the third place. And I mean it. I want third place. Like, no if, no ands, no buts about it. I want third place. Right now, I'm just hoping that Liverpool can drop points to Nottingham. You know, Nottingham, Liverpool, they have history that dates back years, man. So that game should be a hostile environment, and that's what I'm hoping for. And then, obviously, Tottenham. I want Tottenham getting relegated. All these Tottenham fans that were talking after they beat us in the Europa League. I hope y'all get relegated. I hope y'all have to play championship football, man. I just hope. And then finally, Michael Carrick. I can't not finish this video without talking about Michael Carrick. Michael, again, I'm hearing from our fans, from the community, that he needs to stay. Like, I'm seeing tweets on Twitter. Where Bruno's saying, oh, I want Carrick to be here. If Carrick goes, then I go. And it's like, what? I don't know whether it's true or not, but it's on Twitter. I love how the British say Twitter. But yeah, like, again, these are the games that really will show whether or not, like, you're able to do that. He can do it, you know? Or these are the games that will show whether or not he deserves to be in that seat. Because again, it is a hot seat. I don't know why, since Sir Alex Ferguson, it's been tough. But if you look at even before it, it was Sir Matt Busby, right? After him, it was a hot seat. It's hard to fill that shoes, man. It's really hard to fill that shoes. So if he's able to, again, close the gap on Arsenal, I don't want us being like double-digit point differential because of these guys. We should be in front. We should be ahead. Like, you know, like that's us. But right now we're not. But being more than 10, like having a 10-point lead on us, like right now they're 13 points ahead of us. What? Like, no, that's to me disrespectful. Like, so we got to close that gap. So that's what I expect from Michael Carrick. Have these players put in a performance, have these players ready to go, and like, we should be winning. Like, my score prediction for this game, honestly, is 3-1. 3-1. Like, we have the drillers, we have our Africans, we have the class, the Brazilian. Like I told you, I was out there in Brazil. Like, you know, Christ the Redeemer. You know, shout out to, you know, praise to Jesus, man. I love it. Shout out to Brazil. I love it. Christ the Redeemer. You know what we were doing? We was drinking out there, man, and then a little tea for the folks. But like Brazil, the samba, cunha. I went out there, Casimiro, because of y'all. I enjoyed the carnival, Copacabana, Ipanema, Leblon. I was out there. We was turning up. We were partying. Avenida, Princesa. Ooh. Turning up. You know, the Nacho. That beachside bar, Nacho. Oh, the best fish tacos. If you're ever in Rio de Janeiro and you want some fish tacos by the sea, go to Nacho. Nacho, man. The beachside bar. Shout out Gabriella, Isabella for the drinks, the maracuja. The maracuja. Like, Brazil, man, one love. So I expect results. Just like y'all, I was out there on my international break. I expect results now. I'm back to work. So if I'm back to work, get into it, Like, y'all need to. And then the back line just my worry. I don't know, man. I rather us start. If I'm gonna give my prediction for my lineup, I personally what I expect's gonna happen and what I think and what I want to happen. I'll say so. What I expect to happen is the same lineup. I expect it to be Brandon Boimo in that striker position, or the false nine. Cunha left wing, Bruno the 10, and then Diallo right wing. And then you're gonna have Casemiro and Kabe, tucked in right behind. And then the same back lineup: Dallo, Maguire, Martinez, Shaw, and then Lamins in net. What I want to happen, personally, what I would want to happen, is see Sesko striker, Brian left wing, Bruno and Diallo, and then Dallo out and Mazraoui in. I think Mazraoui gives us more of a calm. You know what I mean? But that's just me. Maybe they're better suited as for this game as a super sub Dallo and Cunha to inject like energy pace. But I feel like with Sesko, he's just scoring right now for us, and I don't want us to kill that momentum, But that's just me. That's just what I think. Michael Carrick's be the one to do it, right? He hasn't lost yet since taking over the helm, so you got to respect it. We're 4 wins and a draw, we're 1 draw and 4 wins in our last 5. They're 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss. So, we just got to get it done, man. It's Monday. I know we're in the Merseyside. We were here before. We beat Liverpool, their big brothers. Now we're coming to the blue side to do the same. So it's just business, man. But Michael, you got to get the players up and just ready for it. That performance, the way we started against West Ham, cannot happen. Like, we need to be out the gate, just ready to just rock. Like, they had their rest, man. Like, they should be full of energy now. They're ready to just go. So that's what we have, people. This is your boy. If you feel, like I said, I have 3-1. If you think I'm capping, if you think it's proper, whatever it is, you let me know. You tap in with me and we'll see what it is. That samba, baby. Check out Rio de Janeiro for the carnival. Disclaimer, y'all gotta go. Brazil, one love.